Coming up, I'm going to be talking about a new Nautilus series, plus what's new on Disney Plus, and also that Spider-Man trailer. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. It's Wednesday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news, and we've got quite a few things to talk about, including some new Disney Plus originals that are going to be created here in the United Kingdom. So let's kick off with the big one. Really, it is Wednesday, and that means there's loads of new content has been added onto Disney Plus. We got some great new stuff. If you enjoyed the finale of Star Wars The Mandalorian Season 2, there's a special episode of Disney Gallery where they take a look at behind the scenes of it, kind of showing off how Mark Hamill was brought in for the finale, and also just all the technical aspects to kind of getting him to look younger, the things they did with his voice, and also just what they did to try and throw people off with like leaks and stuff. Really fascinating story. You'll find the full review over at whatsondisneyplus.com. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. It's a shame it's had to wait so long, but I'm guessing that they kind of had to wait until the series had finished before they could kind of jump back in and do all the interviews in case just it leaked again. There was also lots of new Disney Plus original episodes today, including What If. This one was a really fascinating one with kind of recreating the Avengers, but things going slightly wrong. This one was very different than the last two. Very cool. Really enjoyed this one. We've also got new episodes of Chippendale Park Life, plus 2 new shorts of The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse, and a new episode of Monsters at Work, in addition to a brand new episode of Turner and Hooch. That's not all. There were some new additions in terms of Star Originals and other content arriving around the world, including here in the United Kingdom. We've got new episodes of the latest season of American Dad, Last Man Standing, plus Bless the Hearts and Mixed-ish, while in Canada they got the first episode from American Horror Stories. It's going to be a couple more weeks until it arrives in the UK, and obviously in the US that's being released on Hulu. Plus there's lots of other new library content today added, including in the US. You got a new season of Gigantosaurus, which is always worth it checking out. But yeah, so that's all the new stuff. Let me know what you're going to be watching this next couple of days on the comments below. Love to hear your thoughts on all of that. Now, yesterday I was actually invited out to a special event in London called the Summer of Disney Plus, and this one was kind of an event which was kind of like the first real big press event here in the UK that they've been able to do, because since Disney Plus launched last year, we've kind of pretty much been in lockdown or restrictions. So this was kind of the first time really for them to get everyone together, you know, being able to chat with the people that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. They had lots of bloggers there, they had YouTubers, they also had celebrities and other stuff, and it was just really as a way of bringing everyone together just to celebrate all of the Disney Plus originals. There was little areas set up. For example, you had an area for Soul, which had some fantastic performances. You also had like a Raya and the Last Dragon area, which had some fantastic food, and then upstairs there was a Luca area which had some lovely gelato. Really enjoyed the cherry ice cream. I went back and had a second one because it was so nice. And then they also had like a little sort of afternoon tea section for Miss Minutes from Loki, and just as a whole it was just very relaxed, and it was just really nice to get together and with kind of the people from Disney, and especially, you know, with someone like in my situation where I'm dealing with them all the time. It was just nice to kind of put some faces to some of the emails and stuff like that. But it was very much more about being like an industry event rather than what they've done in the US, where it was kind of like an open event where they had the Summer of Disney Plus, where they were going to different cities and kind of showing off Disney Plus. It was a very fun event. Really glad I went up for it. It was really nice to just kind of get out and head up to London for the day, which is something especially, you know, when you're working from home, it's always nice to kind of get out for them. But there we go. So there you'll see some footage here from the event. Like I said, it was so much fun, and I'm really glad I went. Yesterday, Sony released the first trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, which was originally kind of released on TikTok, but it was really bad, and I didn't go watch it because I didn't want to ruin it like that. But we got to see this new movie. It's going to be coming out in December in cinemas. And it's got lots of stuff in here, lots of things to take away. Kind of the multiverse has been like opened up, which definitely makes more sense having seen Loki. And then we got What If. So there's all kind of interconnection with kind of Doctor Strange opening up the gates and then bringing in some villains. So we get to see Doc Ock. We also get to see little hints of some of the other villains in there, including Electro. You've also got the Green Goblin and the Sandman. Kind of a lot of speculation that another one is the Lizard. But we don't yet know what the sixth one for the Sinister Six will be. Just again, a lot of fun coming into this one. Really excited for it. It looks crazy. Can't wait to see it. As I said, this one will be coming to cinemas. It can't do Disney Plus Premier Access because it's not actually being distributed by Disney. Important to note as well, because of the date that it slips into, it does mean that it should come under kind of an existing deal that Sony made with Disney in the United States, where it can go, ended up going to like Hulu and stuff at a later date. But it's got to go for its Pay 1 windows and everything yet before it can do all of that. So it's probably years away. And yes, so from now on, Disney have got access to certain movies from Spider-Man as part of this contract that they signed a few months ago. Not really seen anything of that just yet. Wouldn't surprise me if they maybe do something a little bit nearer the time when this movie comes out for US users. But there we go. So that's the trailer. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys are all thinking about this new Spider-Man trailer. And this past week, Disney has been at the Edinburgh Television Festival, where it's been revealing some details on some brand new Star originals and also a brand new Disney Plus original, Nautilus, which is going to be a 10-part series, obviously set here in the United Kingdom. And it's kind of a Jules Verne inspired from the original 2000 Leagues Under the Sea. I mean, they originally made a movie back in the 1950s. It was so popular they ended up making attractions at Disneyland, using them in other attractions around the world like Japan. And yeah, it's even in Disneyland Paris there, and there's a whole section set up around that in Paris. Even the Space Mountain in Disneyland Paris is kind of themed around Jules Verne. So it's very interesting to see them what they're doing with this one. It's going to be a while off. Production is set to start next year. But I think this could be a lot of fun, and the good thing is, well, with it being a Disney Plus original, hopefully then everyone will be able to see it. I suspect they would, and no reason why they wouldn't. But this kind of ties in with the whole idea of Disney having to make about 50 original shows by 2024. That's their target that they've set. They're kind of definitely on the way to that one there. A couple of reasons for this. First off, it helps with their European quota. They need to make a certain amount of content here in the UK and in the rest of Europe to kind of contribute to that. And that's obviously a cool thing for our industries over here. You know, not everybody wants to see every high school set in Los Angeles or everything filmed in Atlanta. You know, we need some more variety around there. So that definitely helps with that. It also really helps with subscribers in different countries. You know, if they're seeing content created for them, that's always kind of a great thing. And there's going to be some more content coming, including Wedding Season. That one will be starring Rosa Salazar, who you might know as Alita Battle Angel. This series will follow two people who shouldn't be together, but who can't stay away from one another. Rosa will be playing Katie, who is a picture-perfect bride who is met on her wedding day, surrounded by dead bodies of her new husband and every member of his family. The police think her lover Stefan did it. Stefan thinks that Katie did it, but Katie thinks that her ex-husband did it. But no one knows for sure what the truth is. Wedding Season will be going into production later this month and will be shooting in Scotland, Manchester, London, and also in Las Vegas. It was also revealed that Nathan Stewart-Jarrett will be starring in the upcoming Star original series Culprits. Culprits will follow what happens after a heist when the crew have gone their separate ways, but they're being targeted by a killer one by one. There'll be 8 episodes in this series, with episodes around about 45 minutes in length. So there we go. That's a couple of new originals. Hopefully with the Star originals, they ended up getting released on Hulu in the United States, so everyone can enjoy them. I'm sure that's pretty much the plan, what they're going to be going forward with. But yes, it's always nice to see all of this new content coming. But let me know what you think of all of this in the comments below. We've got a new poll up today that I want to ask you about if you want to see Eternals on Disney Plus Premier Access, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, so go check out the poll in the community section. And on that note, guys, thank you very much. We shall see you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.